How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I have for you probably my worst experience playing MLB The Show 20 in the history of playing the game, or in the history of playing any MLB The Show game, really. So let me go ahead and start it off with the Tom Glavine Signature Series debut. This is the 12-0 Battle Royale Flawless Reward, and also I encountered a glitch with the created player. Somehow I was editing the equipment and it changed my created player to Raleigh Fingers with the generic pitcher's batting stance, and that was probably the first thing that happened in my stream today. At the same time of playing probably the worst MLB The Show in my entire life, just not hitting the ball at all. We're going to go ahead and try and make an example out of it. We're debuting Tom Glavine here, so I'm going to go ahead and hide the face cam and just go over a commentary with the PCI feedback. And this Tom Glavine is very good. So let's go ahead and get into some of this gameplay. I guess in this video we can call it the opposite of advanced hitting tips. It's probably what not to do at the plate. And I encountered myself into kind of a slump earlier today. Was just not hitting the ball. I was struggling to hit the ball for extra base hits. I mean, I did have some opportunities. Each and every inning I had a couple of chances and I was not really able to capitalize. I mean, here we're going to go through some of these examples together and try to explain what happened today on stream. I mean, there I'm not able to read pitches out of the hand. Struck out looking on a fastball up and inside, and that is with my 8-hole hitter. I mean, I have my pitcher on deck. There is one down already in the inning, and I just pretty much messed up that opportunity. I had two guys on base, just needed a clutch base hit from Craig Biggio, and wasn't able to get anything going. Right here we have an early swing, low and away sinker. I was struggling to kind of be in sync, be in rhythm with moving the PCI and swinging with the X button at the same time, in rhythm and trying to time up some of these pitches. I'm facing Prestige Roy Oswalt, which is a good pitcher, but I just faced him yesterday and uploaded some gameplay on him as well, and I didn't have a tough time hitting him at all. And we're also currently on a 15-game win streak, so it's kind of crazy to me how I can play some of my best MLB The Show in ranked seasons and then go to completely in a slump at the plate and just struggling to get anything going. So the only run I've given up so far in this game was not Tom Glavine's fault. It's not the fact that he's a bad card. I just threw a slider literally right down the middle as his runners were going on a hit and run with a 3-2 count. As you can see here, I mean, the swing timing is just not there. Sometimes I'm barreling it up with the PCI. Sometimes I'm getting the PCI on it, but I'm not getting the swing timing down with the X button at the same time. So when that happens to me, I'm kind of just looking to hit my way out of the slump. Eventually, I'm going to get the timing down. I just kind of feel lost at the plate at the moment. I mean, I'm just definitely feeling off. Nothing feels good about, reading pitches. Nothing feels good about even moving the PCI around in the zone. The sensitivity of the PCI is not feeling good. I mean, I'm missing hanging pitches. Multiple pitches down the middle of the plate that I'm missing. That pitch with Nolan Jones has to be hit out. Then when I am squaring up the ball, probably my best hit of the game, it goes right to him. That's just part of it. It seems when things are going your way, sometimes, everything starts to fall. You start to get rewarded with hits that you're not necessarily on the ball. And then when you're in a slump, just everything goes against you, it seems. So it is what it is. Sometimes we're just going to have to take it for what it's worth, try and hit our way out of the slump. And if I don't score, I don't deserve to win these games anyway. And it's been quite a while since I've been shut out. So as we move forward throughout this game, top of the 8th inning, down to my last 4 outs remaining in the ball game. I mean, one swing of the bat changes this game. One swing of the bat ties it up. This opponent was playing pretty well. He was pitching pretty well, as you can see. I mean, he did throw some pitches over the middle that I just missed. I just did not capitalize, did not barrel up. And we end up losing that game 1-0. I did indeed get shut out. And it is what it is. I'm just trying to hop into another game. Hopefully we can turn around at the plate and make the most out of our at-bats. Last game I was just off the ball, beating it into the ground, popping it up. And hopefully in this one we start off with the base knock. We can really get something going. And of course I chased a bad pitch, low and away changeup. If I'm locked in, if I'm dialed in at the plate, I am able to hit that pitch pretty well. Get under it, hit it the other way for a line drive. But when I'm just off and I'm not getting that timing down at the same time as moving around the PCI to the ball and reading those pitches out of the hand, then I am going to struggle. And as you can see here, I mean, this is one of the better swings I've taken throughout this gameplay, and it's just a base hit. I'm not even able to get anything going with extra bases, or I haven't even hit a home run yet in this gameplay. So we are struggling at the plate. We get lucky. Things start to go our way in this situation. A contact swing from Nick Lodolo, the starting pitcher. So we are able to barrel one up here. It is a good okay contact. Kind of barreled it up, kind of hit it the other way to the warning track. Unfortunate that that wasn't a pop-up for a 3-run shot. I'll take anything I can get at this point. I mean, I'm looking for any runs. We are able to score at least one on the sac fly. But just as I scored, I'm giving it right back up. Not that my pitching has been bad, but I have been able to keep myself in the ball game. I've lost, the last game was 1-0. I've lost a good amount of 1-0 games in ranked seasons this year. Probably half of my losses are 1-run ball games. It's not the fact that I'm getting blown out. It's just most of the time when I'm not able to hit these types of pitches that are right over the middle, get the PCI to the ball with the correct timing, and read whether it's a fastball, whether it's a slider inside off the plate that we end up hitting into a double play with to end the inning on a wonderful play by the opponent, by the way. It was definitely a nice play by Thames, but that changes the entirety of this game. Then next pitch we throw, we give up a home run, and that is a swing of events right there. I mean, had bases loaded, one down, we had a great chance to break the game open, and now we're losing. So that's the way it can go. I mean, that's not going to be the last chance I have to score in this game, but it is what it is. Here we're going with the contact swing because I just feel so terrible at the plate. I'm just feeling so bad with everything at the plate, my timing, my swing, everything. I'm going with the contact swing, just put the ball in play, try to get something going. Here we have bases loaded. I miss another pitch. That's a pitch that I am usually able to hit, especially lefty-lefty. I'm usually hitting that pitch into the left center field gap the other way, and then we get a fastball inside, pop it up to the catcher. So this game, honestly, I had some signs that I was going to break out of the slump. Starting off the game with the base hit, I had a couple good swings. I was able to barrel up the ball a few times, but just nowhere near as consistent as I have been. And that's the thing. That's the thing that comes with this game. That's what really hurt me a little bit last year as well, was just not being consistent at the plate each and every game. Now, I was on a 15-game win streak until the previous game that we ended up losing. I have a chance here to walk it off. We're down to my last few outs. We are able to barrel that one up somewhat and hit it to right field, but none of these swings are perfect swings. None of these swings are good squared up or even barreled up within the PCI, and I'm not able to get anything going. And we ended up losing that game as well by 1 run. So I ended the stream there. I had a couple good games though. I mean, a couple good outings with the pitchers I was trying to use, Tom Glavine, Rob Dibble, some close games. Now I wanted to kind of get into one off stream. Let's go ahead and see if we can get something going at the plate off stream. Try to, take a little bit of a break from what I was doing. I was playing for 2 hours straight, take a little break, and hop back into it. So now we get a 1-0 lead. Later in the 4th inning, I kind of got shut down again, started to go back into that slump of just barely missing the ball. We end up giving up a home run to tie it. And now is where I start to get a little worried. I mean, he does have Brusar Gratterall on the mound in this game. He's been pitching pretty well for the last few innings, starting to get that confidence up. And that's another reason why I wasn't really able to hit well in those previous games. I got the pitcher's confidence. The starting pitcher's confidence was way up there as I was making a lot of weak contact, not really hitting the ball consistently at all. So here in this one, we give up another triple, or a triple after the home run, end up getting 2 outs, and then give up a 2-out hit to Nolan Gorman. So he had 2 lineouts in the inning, probably should have scored the runner anyway, but now I'm in trouble. I mean, down a run, I feel like I'm down by 10 runs the way I've been playing, and hopefully we can turn it around. Now is the time to break out of the slump, but I want you all to stick around towards the end of this video just to kind of take a look at what happens. And when anything's going this way, it's best to just take a break from the game for a little bit. So we get something going here, a base hit off the pitcher, a base hit up the middle. So we got something cooking here. 1 down. I just need to avoid the double play. I've been hitting into quite a few double plays. I'm going to go ahead and take Kluber out, bring in Ricky Henderson as we played the matchups there. I went to Nolan Jones. He brought in a lefty, Amir Garrett. I went to Ricky Henderson, exactly why I wanted him on the team. Avoid double plays and hit against lefties, use that speed to my advantage. we are able to start to hit the ball. If you notice, I started to be more comfortable with the PCI. I'm starting to barrel it up. I'm starting to react a little bit better, and these are all good signs. These are all good signs that I'm breaking out of the slump, breaking out of playing some of the worst MLB The Show that I've ever played. This has probably been my worst experience, and I'm still having a good time playing the game. Like, I'm still trying to grind out. I'm still trying to play ranked seasons. I'm still streaming. I'm still having a fun time interacting with everybody while I'm playing this bad. And we put up a 7 spot. Just like that, we can turn things around in 1 inning. And to start off the next inning, I can't even throw this pitch. I have disconnected with my internet. I have no idea what happened. But in this situation, I mean, when everything is going against you, it really is going against you. I mean, I started to break out of the slump. I'm up by 6 runs here halfway through the game. And we are disconnected. I don't know what happened with my internet. My stream was running just fine earlier today, and a network error has occurred. As soon as that happens, the opponent pressed time. He stepped out of the batter's box, so I knew that we were in trouble here. I mean, we're still frozen. At this point, I just hope that it goes back to the main menu. There it goes. It starts to load up the main screen. I'm still able to, I'm still connected to the game. I'm still recording. I'm still able to clip all of this, but unfortunately, we lost some of those rating points. We are going to take the 3rd L in a row. Probably undeserving in that last game, but you never know what could have happened. You never know if the opponent could have made that 6-run comeback. It is what it is. I mean, it's just unfortunate that I was trying to break out of the slump. I was trying to get those points right back, and now it's like I'm starting ranked seasons all over again. I'm at 755 rating, and I started at 700. Won 5 in a row, made it to the championship series. Now we've dropped the last 3 games on playing pretty bad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I will be live again tomorrow playing some ranked seasons, trying to get some of these points right back, and it's just unfortunate, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, kind of my struggle today, but peace out.